For more information, call 407-463-2061 or check them out at preschoolsportswithaz.com. Better hurry, season starts January 10th, 2016.
We are back to Full Court Press Radio, sponsored by SOFOELC on Sports Talk 1080 The Team. I'm your host, Danny Thompson, checking in tonight with Paul Myers and Marc Johnson of NBAFCPRadio.com. And we also want you to check in with us as well, too, at 407-482-3776. Tune in with us on the TuneIn app as well on live streams. Like I said, if you want to see me and Paul in the studio tonight, please check us out on livestream.com. Type in Tuck and O'Neill, and you'll be able to see me and Paul's beautiful face in front of your TV screen or your Android device.
Well, my beautiful face.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck behind the camera, but I'm waving at you right now. But as we're going to break,
that's not how I meant that.
I know. As we're going to break, we're talking about the Golden State Warriors and the Oklahoma City Thunder, teams that can beat them. Marc, we're not going to take too much more time unless we get some callers. But what are your thoughts about the Thunder beating the Warriors before we go into another topic?
I think again, my thing. I think Paul alluded to it. Between Billy Donovan coaching the NBA and him coming from college. One thing about the NBA, they'll just keep going to something until you can stop it. College basketball will not do that. So if a guy's hot and he has 20 points already in the first quarter, they're not going to stop going to him. They're not going to stop going to the pick and roll, on the right side or the left side. They're just going to keep doing the same play until you stop it. And we got to see if Billy Donovan can adjust to that.
Exactly. It's one of those things where Paul's made a great point about the adjustments and everything else. But we have a caller online. Ryan, who's online?
We got Ethan from New Jersey. Wants to talk some Magic.
All right, Ethan, welcome to the show. What's on your mind about the Magic?
Hey, guys. Okay, so I'm going to channel my inner Bill Simmons here. I got it straight. Perfect for the Magic. This is a perfect who says no. So we all heard the news. Kyrie Irving not happy in Cleveland.
Reportedly.
So Kyrie Irving for Vucevic, for Elfrid Payton, and then a first-round pick. Who says no?
Cleveland.
Cleveland says no. Yeah.
Why would they say no? He's banged up. He doesn't want to play there. Something's not working. Anything that they do, any risk that they take is a good one because they're not winning. They're not beating anyone in the West.
I understand. My issue here would be Vucevic in that system. I don't. First off, Tristan Thompson, they're going to want Magic to take back Tristan Thompson because that's an awful contract. So I don't listen. The logic you're using is sound. I just know based on NBA, it's not happening. It would be great for Magic for Orlando. I think it would be fine, assuming they didn't have to take back Tristan Thompson. But yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
Even if the Magic took Tristan Thompson, let's say they have the trade exception. I think it's for Channing Frye, it's like $8 million.
Right.
So. I mean, that's enough salary right there that they could manage it for a little bit.
Yeah, but it kind of ties you up because now you're looking at just Kyrie, nothing in the paint. I don't know. I don't know if I like it.
For me, it doesn't make sense for Cleveland because you're adding Vucevic. Even if you don't have to trade Tristan Thompson, the one thing that you're adding Vucevic now, he's very good. He's 20-10 guy.
On offense.
On offense, but the problem is Vucevic is a defensive liability.
Right. And so him next to Kevin Love in the pick and roll. I mean,
it's going to be an awful situation. And
it's
really,
already bad enough in Cleveland.
Oh yeah, it's already bad enough for pick and roll. And Vucevic, like I said,
the only thing I think that I don't know if they need more shooting. I don't know. Kyrie, he's great. He's a great athlete. He's a great offensive player. But, Shumpert can already guard 1-2 threes, and he can shoot three. JR shoots threes. Peyton can develop a better outside shot, and he can guard 1 and 2s. It just depends on the identity that they want to have for the team, I guess. But
I hear that, but I don't think the general manager, LeBron James, would approve of this trade. I don't think he would. We're not fast enough, and, we got to play better defense, but then we need guys who can play offense and defense. I just don't see LeBron approving the trade personally.
And I honestly, I don't think that's enough for Kyrie Irving if you're Cleveland. Like I said, Vucevic is a good player, but Elfrid Payton, he's not a quality shooter because you're playing pick and roll with Kevin Love, which is his specialty. Right. Your point guard's got to be able to hit the shot. And Payton's main problem is he's not very accurate shooting the basketball. That's his main problem. Now, he can get to the rim and get to the basket. The problem is if you're playing off of Kevin Love, who is probably one of the best big man shooters we have in the league, you got to have a point guard that's going to make you have to guard the shot. And Everett Payton is the last point guard, in my opinion, you want to take an 18-footer.
Orlando can throw in another first-round pick then.
You really want Kyrie in Orlando, huh?
Anything to get Kyrie.
I mean,
It's interesting.
Ethan's in New Jersey. You know, Ethan's in New Jersey, so you have to understand he's used to trading draft picks as being part of. I'm pretty sure the Brooklyn part of everything. He's used to trading draft picks, so I'm assuming that he's going to probably package the next 10 years worth of picks in order to get Kyrie Irving in Orlando. And really,
don't call me Billy King.
Hey, look, man, I'm gonna tell you, as a Magic fan, I would love to have Kyrie here. I just that trade, I don't think would happen. This is the thing. LeBron's in a situation now where he doesn't want to take a step back team-wise. So that would be a step back for them, offensively especially. So I just don't see that one happening.
Yeah. Ethan, thanks for the call. Like I said, if you want to be just like Ethan, 407-482-3776. Also, the caller of the night will win a T-shirt from our good friends at Don't Hate the King. Check them out at dhtk.com. If you're on the live stream, I'm wearing actually one of the shirts right now that has Represent 23 on there. Check them out. Great clothing line, as well as they have the Stephen Curry shirts with the phrase "Game Over." Speaking of Kyrie Irving, as Ethan brought up, supposedly he's unhappy. Stephen A. Smith had the report, going on with that. But I know. Here's a question. I'm just going to make a real quick question about this. If Kyrie were to get traded, isn't Chris Paul probably the likely option if you're Cleveland or in Marc's case, GM LeBron James to go after? Like you say, you don't want to take a downgrade going backwards. Is Chris Paul basically the benchmark of what you're trying to get back for Kyrie Irving?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Marc?
But I doubt that would happen. But
Same here.
I understand.
But no, yeah, absolutely. That's what you're looking for. I'll tell you, man. First, I just have to do this. Stephen A. Smith needs to shut up.
Oh.
He just needs to shut up. I'm getting a little that show in general between those two. They have no credibility anymore. Kyrie personally came out today and said it was a lie. All that stuff was made up. So first off, this is my thing, Stephen A. Smith. If it was a legitimate rumor or legit something that you heard from Kyrie, if it's legit. You better make sure he knows that you're going to say it because you just got refuted and you look terrible right now. So my thing, and this isn't the first time Stephen A. has reported something and the player or the camp for the player has come right back and said, what in the world is he talking about? So now Stephen A. Smith, which is something I like him, but he's not credible to me anymore. Him, Skip Bayless, nothing he says. Listen, that whole show, it's great for debate, and they bring up some interesting topics, but neither of them have any sports credibility for me anymore. Neither of them.
It's mostly shock value radio.
It's bad.
But guys, let's turn it a little bit before we go to break on something lighter. This week, DeMarcus Cousins has pretty much given us something to laugh at all week.
Oh, my gosh.
There's been two instances where DeMarcus Cousins seemed like he almost pulled a Shaq on Brad Miller and probably could have ended somebody's life with his anger. At the Oklahoma City game the other night, Kevin Durant got in the face of DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah.
And then Steven Adams tried to do, if you watch wrestling, basically the ankle lock on DeMarcus's foot. And Boogie's reaction was he could have just knocked this man completely into next week.
Yeah, he cocked back.
Yeah, he did.
Now, Marc, you have a take on this. What were you saying?
Or should we hold off for the break on that? Is it going to be long one?
Hey, I'm just saying that Cousins, he really could have just leveled this guy seriously. Adams, he really got lucky, but KD is no punk. KD just let people know. Look, I'm from DC, man, Southeast. I don't play around, So I like that, too. And him throwing the ball as Chris Paul in the game before that at the Clippers was classic. I loved it. This guy could play for me anytime. Anytime you want to throw the ball at an opponent, you are it with me.
Yeah.
Exactly. But before we go to break, guys, every single week, if you've never listened to the show before, our friends at Yippee-Ki-Yay Blues always send us out a brand new artist. And, we've been doing this for the last few weeks. And this week, we have a song from our good friend Paula Harris. It's called I Play Dirty on the track on the CD entitled Turn on the Naughty. So check out our friends at Yippee-Ki-Yay Blues, especially Paula Harris this week with her song I Play Dirty on the album Turn on the Naughty. And after this, we'll be right back at the top of the hour talking more Boogie Cousins and your types of calls as well, too.
you no lie. When you think we got a good thing, look out, I need to say goodbye. 'Cause I play dirty, dirty, baby, yeah. I hit kind of hard below the belt. Between hello.
We're all born with the blues, whether we want to admit it or not. Though you'll truly experience the blues from a different yet very unique perspective when you visit Yippee-Ki-Yay Blues. At Yippee-Ki-Yay Blues, you'll experience some amazing sounds from aspiring, talented musicians in the blues genre. Be sure to download Yippee-Ki-Yay Blues Android app from Google Play Store and get wired to the Rattled Beach Show on Friday nights. Blues on. YippieKiYayBlues.com.
Are you looking for
Major discipline for Aroldis Chapman, the Yankee closer. Found out today he has been suspended for 30 games for violating the domestic violence policy. He will lose about $1.7 million in salary, can return to the team on May 9th. NFL, it was essentially tagging day. Von Miller, Josh Norman, Eric Berry, Kirk Cousins, and Trumaine Johnson headline the list. The Bills have cut defensive end Mario Williams. The Eagles signed Sam Bradford to a 2-year deal for $36 million, 26 of that guaranteed. Some action going on right now. It's number 22, Kentucky, leading Florida 26-16, and number 4, Virginia. No issues early on with Clemson, 23-19. One game in the NBA moving so far. The Hornets 22 and the Suns 8. First quarter, Kemba Walker has 10 points. I'm Keith Irizarry. This is NBC Sports Radio.
Hey, Bob, how's business? Is the new website helping?
Not good. I can't figure out how to get the website finished. How did you do it?
Easy. I called Web.com. They built my website for free. Then they promoted it on all the search engines.
Like Google, Yahoo, and Bing?
Exactly. And Web.com has helped grow my business so much, I had to bring on new staff.
Hey, if Web.com did it for you, they're perfect for me.
Call now, 1-800-535-8815. That's 1-800-535-8815. Again, 1-800-535-8815.
Napa know-how? Spend $24 right now at Napa, and you can get a free Napa Chase Elliott racing cap. Buy $24 of oil, get a free cap. Buy $24 of headlamps, get a free cap. Buy $24 worth of Pine Tree scented air fresheners. Well, we won't ask you why you need $24 worth of air fresheners. We'll just hand you a free Napa Chase Elliott racing cap. That's Napa know-how. At participating Napa Auto Parts stores while supplies last. Offer expires 3/31/16. Are you looking for a fun place to eat great seafood and watch live sports? Cajun Hotspot Seafood and Sports Bar offers boiled crawfish, live lobster, shrimp, crab legs, clams, mussels, oysters, and live blue crab in a house specialty sauce, po' boy sandwiches, and more. You can eat all of that, enjoy one of our specialty drinks from our full bar, and watch the game on one of our 16 TVs. Cajun Hotspot Seafood and Sports Bar, 7365 West Colonial Drive, on the corner of Colonial and Dorsher Road. Call 407-757-2165 and tell them Full Court Press sent you.
Welcome to LateNightParents.com. I'm your host, Ted Hicks. We have a weekly podcast where we sit down and talk with game changers in the sports, technology, education field, and we even do product reviews and giveaway. Why, you ask? Because we're all parents. So if you're ready for an up-close and personal look, then check out our podcast. New episodes are available every Thursday. That's LateNightParents.com.
Okay, how I'm supposed to love you if you cannot love yourself? Yeah, I know you independent, but you still gonna need some help. I still got love for the ones I lost. I never got a chance to return that call. I've been out of town, I left that summer in the same damn car. I ain't made it that far. Yeah.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Marcellus Javon, head designer for Hoop Culture. I'm kicking it right now with 1080 The Game Sports Talk. Make sure you check out the Hoop Culture flagship store located in Fashion Square Mall, right below the movie theater, for your chance to win free Magic tickets and come kick it with the team. Also, make sure you follow us on IG and Twitter at Hoop Culture and download our free app available for Androids and iPhones.
We are back for Full Court Press Radio, sponsored by SOFOELLC.